The identification of a new fungus could be killing your crops.
Plus, the career fair continues today on campus.
Welcome to Channel 8 News.
Coming up on Channel 8 News, find out why the iPhone 7 is causing such a buzz and what Apple lovers across the world can expect.
This is KKSU-LD, covering Manhattan, Riley County, and the Flint Hills, broadcasting in high definition from Kansas State University. You're watching Channel 8 News.
Today is Thursday, September 22nd. I'm Juan Cisneros.
And I'm Tony Canizero. You're watching Channel 8 News.
The city of Manhattan could see an increase in sales taxes. City leaders have been discussing the increase and are ready to put it up to the public for a vote.
Voters in Manhattan will be asked if they want to approve a 10-year 0.20% sales tax increase for street maintenance and the Safe Routes to School projects. The proposed sale tax would add $1.9 million each year. Most of this would go towards road repairs, while some of it would go towards sidewalks and crosswalks near elementary schools to make walking and biking to school safer for students.
I think that the citizens in Manhattan will probably vote to approve it once they get to see the presentations. If they don't have the open communications and see where the money's coming from, especially the fact that the majority of the funds will come from outside city residents coming to spend money in town. And that's another reason why we need the infrastructure fixed, so that those people will come to town and won't go, well, I can't bring my vehicle in here, it causes too much damage. I just had to spend $1,500 to fix my vehicle, and that was a result of running through all the potholes in the streets, that just residential streets that I have to use in order to get to and from work.
One of the most popular smartphones has made its way back onto shelves with the new release. Channel 8 reporter Braxton Jones has more.
People all over Manhattan were lined up early Friday to get their hands on Apple's latest product, the iPhone 7. Local businesses hope to see an increase in sales thanks to the newest release. I feel like this one's going to be a lot bigger. Just like I said last year, we didn't have anybody waiting at all last year for the 6S, and we honestly didn't even sell an iPhone until we were normally supposed to open at 10 o'clock. So we've already had people waiting today. I think it's going to be big for us because I think they made enough changes in it finally that it's definitely going to be really good for us. After waiting weeks since the Apple press conference, fans of the popular tech company received their latest fix in the newest version of the phone. However, this wasn't like other releases. Major changes in the phone had people talking. The iPhone 7 features an additional processor, increasing the productivity of the phone, and has larger storage capacity. An improved camera and software updates specific to the latest model are all perks that people saw coming. Apple did make waves by doing away with one of the oldest assets in the phone. The headphone jack was replaced by a second speaker.
I think it's going to be frustrating to have a dongle to attach, but I think it's a really cool idea. That headphone jack is like 100 years old. And I think if they don't step forward and say, we want to push the boundaries, then who's going to do that? I don't want in another 100 years to still be using the headphone jack. I think pioneering is a cool thing. So I appreciate it in that sense.
Like the other new features of the iPhone 7, Apple consumers can expect a change in their hearing. The AirPod, the wireless version of the traditional headphone, will be out in mid-October. Reporting for Channel 8 News, I'm Braxton Jones.
The iPhone 7 is the 9th generation of the phone since its debut in 2007 and is available at all mobile carriers in Manhattan.
So Tony, what are you planning to do after graduation?
Well, Juan, I and many other KSU students are hoping to get a job. Thankfully, the Career Center at K-State has been assisting students to do just that for the annual career fair. Channel 8's Grant Nicholson takes us to the new facility at Memorial Stadium.
The new Career Center, located on the northeast corner of the old stadium complex, is open to students new this year so they can get decked out for their interviews.
The Career Center has moved locations to the Bernie's Family Welcome Center and is also united with the Academic and Career Information Center, which helps students with interest testing and can suggest majors or future career paths for students. The new facility offers additional interview rooms for students and students seeking meeting employers, as well as new equipment for video conference interviewing. The Career Center is also able to broadcast their workshops to other K-State campuses located in Salina and Olathe. Additionally, the Career Center provides mock interviews and a wardrobe of business attire known as the Career Closet. The Career Closet has been a hot commodity for students the last 3 weeks. Approximately 200 students have taken 300 items. Typically, the Career Center maintains 1,000 items to choose from, and each person can take 3 free items per visit. The Career Closet isn't the only thing the Career Center offers.
We have both scheduled appointments that students can make with an advisor that is the liaison to their college. We also now have expanded our what used to be known as Walk-In Wednesday. We've now expanded to drop-in advising from Monday through Thursday afternoons. The Career Closet, another thing that we're excited about. And then we have access to about a 100-person seat theater where we're able to have.
Students have now made their way from Bernie Welcome Center to Bramlage. Channel 8 reporter Mackenzie Dynas is live at the fair now. Mackenzie?
Hi, my name is Mackenzie Dynas, and I'm here at the third and final day of the Career Fair. This year, the Career Fair has lasted a total of 3 days, and it also is a little different this year as each day is categorized to fit a specific major. And today I'm here with Max Stewart, and he's going to tell us about his past experiences at the Career Fair. Max?
Yeah, so I'm a senior majoring in business. This will be my 3rd year coming to the Career Fair. It's always a lot of fun, but at the same time, kind of stressful because this is like the next step after you graduate is finding that first job, and making these connections here are always a positive thing to get that started.
So Max, could you tell me a little bit about your shirt that you're wearing? Please hire me. Does that kind of help this not be as stressful when you wear that shirt?
Yeah, so the idea behind this is making like a short little movie about how teachers tell us every year to wear this with this color, wear these heels to wear those heels, all these specifics, how to polish your resume perfectly. And this year, my 3rd year, my senior year, I decided to take a little bit of a less serious twist on it. And 1,300 people, I think you said, come in here every day with the same idea, same collective concept, and that is, please hire me. So I just put it on a t-shirt. I came in here yesterday with this t-shirt, my camera, and a water bottle, and I walked out with 5 interviews today and no resume on me whatsoever. So,
wow, Max, that's quite the deal. So next time, maybe consider dropping the blazer and wearing the t-shirt. Thank you. Back to the desk.
The new Career Center sure makes it great for the Career Fair this year. On to other news, there's a new bacterian. Sophia Woodard has helped us with some information.
A new bacterial disease found in corn leaves was confirmed in late August. When traces of it were first found in 2014, it was unidentifiable and even mistaken for the common fungal foliar disease called gray leaf spot. Now, the bacterial leaf streak has been observed in 9 states, including Kansas. By early September, it was observed in 12 counties, and the number continues to increase. While the effects that the bacterial leaf streak will have on crop yields are uncertain, the USDA has released an official statement stating the disease has no health risk to people or animals. Dr. Douglas Jardine, a plant pathologist at Kansas State University, advises farmers to learn how to identify the streak in order to avoid spending money on methods that would have no effect.
One of the distinguishing characteristics is gray leaf spot has very straight edges on it. And with the bacterial streak, the edges tend to be kind of wavy. The other real diagnostic characteristic that I like to emphasize is that when you hold an infected leaf up to the light, like hold it up to the sky so that the sun is backlighting it, if it's bacterial streak, that light mostly passes through in what we would call a translucent manner.
The leaf streak is believed to have been observed in South Africa, and Jardine suspects it came into the U.S. on imported cord seed. Researchers are not sure how long it has been here in the U.S. If you are concerned about your crops, you can send in a sample to the K-State Plant Disease Diagnostic Lab, the lab itself, or an extension office located in your county. For more information, visit the website at the bottom of your screen. Ever wonder why those green apple bike racks are so bare? I know I do.
Also, September 19th may seem like a regular day, but to K-State's radio station, it's a holiday.
Powerful ideas are sparked by a natural curiosity. it could begin with a single seed or a brilliant ray of light. At Kansas State University, it begins with research that advances the world, where science and creativity meet. At Kansas State University, powerful ideas begin with you.
A Wildcat legacy from generation to generation.
Where my grandfather went to school.
Where my mother went to school.
It's a legacy scholarship program started by the K-State Alumni Association, specifically for the children and grandchildren of K-State alumni. When you buy a K-State license plate, you fund legacy scholarships.
Show your purple pride and be a part of the Wildcat legacy.
What ignites inspiration? It's sparked in every victory, every banner carried high. It's lit in traditions that bind each generation together. It's found in the people who push us to never settle and who serve those without a voice. It's iconic. It's groundbreaking. It's a new generation of world changers and answer seekers. What ignites inspiration? Tradition, passion, you.
Since 1988, Purple Power Play continues to welcome students back while celebrating the success of a winning football program. The community event has become a mainstay for football fans and community supporters alike.
The people of Manhattan gathered in City Park last week to celebrate their K-State spirit at Purple Power Play. The mission of this two-day event is to promote community pride and spirit in the Manhattan area. Fans enjoyed performances from different bands, dance studios, and a Taekwondo demonstration. The Classy Cats and cheerleaders also performed for the crowd.
It's lit. I mean, all the fun events and the band.
The marching band led the pep rally, performing through City Park in preparation for the Wildcat football home opener.
In addition to the pep rally, there's plenty of other stuff going on at City Park. There's lots of vendors and ways to build fireworks.
Among the vendors were local artists, radio stations, food trucks, and businesses.
We just have costumes and props, and people come, I take their picture, we upload it to our website, and then they go to the brew, and they can download the pictures and do whatever they would like with them.
More than 20,000 people were in attendance at the two-day event, with Wildcat fans of all ages enjoying different activities. Different sports teams came to build up hype and support for the K-State family.
The fans and the family coming out and supporting everybody, and I mean just having a successful season, really. Win the Big 12. Yes, sir.
To close out the event, fireworks lit up the sky in celebration of another season of K-State sports. Reporting for Channel 8 News, I'm Lisa Oberding.
Purple Power Play is held every year on the Thursday and Friday before the first K-State home football game.
Kansas State University's student-run radio station, 91.9 KSDB, opened its new studio in the Union on Monday. The opening 91.9 Day, which takes place every year on September 19th. It's a day for the station to interact with its listeners and recruit new ones. KSDB was also introducing its new show, Open Mic.
Every year for 91.9 Day, we do some big giveaways and we do merch, and this year we got to open up our new studio at the Student Union. So it's our Listener Appreciation Day, and we try to reach out to everyone at K-State who's a faithful listener and give them tickets, give them merch, have opportunities to sign up for open mic.
The station had a table outside of its new studio in the Union, as well as at Triangle Park by Aggieville, with information and merchandise for students who stop by. Every day from noon to 1 p.m., students can come into KSDB at the Union and have a chance to get on air.
K-State soccer kicked off their inaugural season last week.
And will it rain this upcoming game day? We have your weather update coming up here at Channel 8 News.
From the Little Apple to the Big Apple, through internships, networking, and great professors, Lauren Bishop landed the job of her dreams, working with entertainers and celebrities for a PR firm in New York City. From backstage at the 25th anniversary of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame watching Mick Jagger and Bono rock, to London for the launch of a new luxury hotel, Lauren Bishop is living her dream. That's the Wildcat way. In 2005, a Kansas State aviation student volunteered to be a mechanic for the Global Flyer ground team in Salina, Kansas. Jim Reed's love of aviation and being a mechanic converged that day, and his career took flight. Employed by Virgin Galactic, he now helps build spaceships. Spaceships for those who want to see planet Earth like an astronaut. That's the Wildcat way.
A Wildcat legacy from generation to generation.
Where my grandfather went to school.
Where my mother went to school.
It's a legacy scholarship program started by the K-State Alumni Association, specifically for the children and grandchildren of K-State alumni. When you buy a K-State license plate, you fund legacy scholarships.
Show your purple pride and be a part of the Wildcat legacy.
Green Apple Bikes has become a popular free transportation method in Manhattan. But have you noticed many empty bike racks? Lauren Cofer tells us more.
You may have noticed lime green bicycles around town. The company is Green Apple Bikes, which was established as a new form of free transportation to the citizens of Manhattan. Just because it's free doesn't mean it's free from problems. Multiple bikes have been reported stolen since its startup in September of 2015.
When I see the bikes around campus, they're normally in bike racks, but they're not the Green Apple bike racks, or they're just in random people's front yards. So.
There is no formal way of checking out a Green Apple bike. The company is based on trusting one another in the community to return their bikes to the designated bike racks and leave them in the condition they were found.
Every time I've seen a Green Apple bike, it's either been messed up or lying on the ground, broken and rusted.
Green Apple Bikes says if a bicycle is abandoned or damaged, to return it to the nearest bicycle rack. You may have noticed that the little Apple bike racks tend to look a little abandoned. But if that problem continues, it'll be extremely interesting to see how the company moves forward from here. In Manhattan, Lauren Cofer, Channel 8.
To report bike issues, please text 785-380-5968.
The weather has been really nice for some bike riding, actually. Let's check in with our weatherwoman, Jennifer Edgar, to see if that will continue.
Across the nation today, it's finally starting to feel like fall in some places. Up in Seattle, 67 degrees, still 85 down in Los Angeles. In the 70s here in Albuquerque, 88 in Kansas City, going up north, 72 in New York. Taking a look at our national map today, still sunny up in Seattle, partly cloudy down in Los Angeles. We do have a warm and cold front moving across our nation today. We'll have more on that in just a minute. Sunny up in New York and down in Florida, partly sunny skies. Taking a look at our Kansas map now. Our temperatures fairly even across the board, 90s up in the northern and central Kansas, 93, 91 around Manhattan. Going over to Kansas City, 88 degrees. Up by Colby, up to 90 degrees. And now taking a look at your 5-day weather forecast. For Thursday, partly sunny skies, a chance of storms overnight, very windy, 90 degrees Friday. 90 once again, still going to be hot, but Saturday is when we finally start to feel some relief. That humidity will rise to 76% and usher in a 90% chance of thunderstorms. And then a north wind will come in on Sunday, and that will drop the temperature down to a 72 degrees. There is a chance of thunderstorms remaining at 80%. This has been a look at your weather on Channel 8 News.
Sports are scoring at home and hopefully abroad.
Plus, Dole Hall at KSU had a visit from a former Republican presidential nominee.
Nearly 150 years ago, the first native limestone was carved into the campus of Kansas State University. Since that time, K-State has known what it takes to rise to the challenge. Now, we're challenging ourselves to become a top 50 public research university by the year 2025. To reach that status, our research dollars, endowment, career award winners, and patents are growing to match our internationally recognized programs and research. K-State 2025 is more than a challenge. It's a commitment we'll keep. Because where there's a Wildcat, there's a way. Around here, school pride isn't just some slogan on a t-shirt. It's the spirit that comes from understanding we are stronger when we're together. That's the essence of K-State Proud, a nationally recognized student-led fundraising campaign. In just 6 years, K-State Proud has helped raise more than $500,000 to help students who need it most and appreciate it best. Think of it as Philanthropy 101. K-State Proud. It's just one more way the Kansas State family treats one another, well, like family. Where there's a Wildcat, there's a way.
Kansas State football won their first game at home.
But golf could bring home international win. Sports anchor Katie Howland can tell us more.
Big 12 expansion update. Conference officials are still set to meet in October, but the idea of adding schools for only football is now part of the question. This idea will be brought up in the next meeting. This hopes to fix the media deal issues the conference is having. Still no word on when the decision will be made on the matter, and only half the university presidents of the conference are voting on the expansion. Football is back in the bill. This past Saturday, the Cats took on Florida Atlantic in their first home game of the season. Erica Young has more.
At the Bill Snyder Stadium for the K-State football season opening. K-State fans continue to show their pride by packing the stadium with another sellout. With more than 50,000 fans cheering for the Wildcats, K-State defeated Florida Atlantic 63-7 as the fans were happy to be back home.
Fellow students and fellow student athletes, it's just a really fun experience, and being here with all of them cheering on the Cats is really awesome, and it's one of my favorite things about K-State.
I'm here at the Bill Snyder Family Stadium where fans come to celebrate and cheer on their Cats, whether it's their first time or their 17th time.
We're really excited to be here back at Bill Snyder Family Stadium supporting the Cats. I know it's her first game as a student, so she's really excited to be here with the K-State family. We're just having a great time today.
The Cats will continue their non-conference schedule this Saturday, September 24th against undefeated Missouri State. Kickoff will be at 6:10 p.m. Central Time. In Manhattan, Erica Young, Channel 8 News.
Ticket robots have been scooping up Big 12 tickets as they go on sale and then reselling them at a much higher price. The Big 12's fight against ticket scalpers is ongoing. According to the Little Apple Post, Big 12 Commissioner Bob Bowlesby testified in front of a Congress subcommittee on September 13th. The subcommittee will continue to meet until the online scalping issue is resolved. This week, the women's soccer home team had their debut with the first ever K-State women's soccer home match against the University of Northern Illinois. This historic match began with a dedication ceremony. Athletic Director John Curry, Head Coach Mike Demedy, and Senior Associate Athletics Director Lindsey Babcock joined the players for a symbolic first kick across the field. Despite the 2-1 loss against the Panthers, the atmosphere was energetic and supportive, with fans completely filling the stands.
This is our first ever home game, and there are this many people here. It just shows that K-State has been ready to support a soccer team for a long time, and it's about time we got one.
More than 2,400 fans attended the match, setting a new Division I attendance record in Kansas. Connie Jaffrey and Jeremy Gandon will be representing their home countries of Scotland and France in golf's World Amateur Team Championships. Jaffrey, a junior from Kilwinging, Scotland, and Gandon, a sophomore from Sharpie, France, are currently in Riviera Maya, Mexico. While the Republic of Korea dominated the leaderboard, Jaffrey and her Scottish teammates held their ground when the women's competition wrapped up last Saturday. Gandon and his French teammates are currently in the midst of their competition ending Saturday. Just goes to show that Wildcats are doing great things everywhere. That's all sports for this week. Till next time, go Cats.
The K-State family celebrates family this weekend.
Catch your final look at weather.
I am an artist. I'm an explorer.
A parent.
Working full-time.
I am the future. I'm finishing my bachelor's degree.
Getting my master's.
Becoming professionally certified. I'm a student. I'm on my way.
And I am global.
Kansas State University's global campus is your connection to learn online, develop professionally, and connect globally. Go online for more information about K-State's global campus.
I'm Kathleen from Meiningen, Germany.
I'm Ginger from Overland Park, Kansas.
I've traveled to London and saw the Parliament, studied in Mexico City, spent the summer in Austria, went skiing in the Alps. Oh, and I visited the Eiffel Tower in Paris.
Well, I've been to the world's largest ball of twine.
Can we go?
Of course!
Become an international buddy today and develop new friendships and experience different cultures.
Up next, the world's deepest hand-dug well.
Is it near the Grand Canyon?
From the Little Apple to the Big Apple, through internships, networking, and great professors, Lauren Bishop landed the job of her dreams, working with entertainers and celebrities for a PR firm in New York City. From backstage at the 25th anniversary of the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame watching Mick Jagger and Bono rock, to London for the launch of a new luxury hotel, Lauren Bishop is living her dream. That's the Wildcat way.
Channel 8's newscast originates from Dole Hall on Kansas State University campus.
Last week, our building's namesake came to pay us a visit. 93-year-old former Kansas Senator Bob Dole stopped by to say hello. The 1992 Republican presidential nominee met university employees and chatted politics, mentioning he wished he had better candidates to vote for and wished those on the ticket would focus on the issues, not on each other. Senator Dole was on campus to receive a Lifetime Achievement Award for Rural Development from the Huck Boyd National Institute.
For a final look at your weather today, just a reminder for that K-State football game on Saturday, there is a 90% chance of storms, so you might want to take your umbrella and a poncho just in case you get some rain.
Even with some rain, I know the Cats are still going to go out for a win, but what can we expect for the rest of the week?
Well, for the rest of the week, it's still going to be warm up until the weekend, highs in about 80s, maybe low 90s. When we get to Saturday, like I said, the temperature will begin to drop, and then by Sunday, we're going to hit a beautiful 70 degrees, Juan.
Yeah, I'm hoping that fall weather finally comes in. I know I'm ready for it.
Oh, me too, me too. I'm ready for those pumpkin spice lattes, some Uggs. Just call me Basic Spice.
Yeah, definitely, for sure. This weekend's definitely going to be looking good. Hopefully the weather's coming in.
I just am looking forward to wearing some hoodies and shorts. I don't know about you guys.
Yeah, long sleeves weather is definitely needed to come soon.
Though you might need more than just a hoodie come Saturday and Sunday, because on Sunday we will have 70-degree weather, and then there is an 80% chance of storms as well. So this might just be a weekend to keep that umbrella in the car.
Yeah, catch some Netflix, stay at home, not do too much, do your homework, obviously.
Just call Wildcat to go, get the food delivered.
Yeah, no reason to leave your house at all.
Better safe than sorry, right? Because in Kansas, we don't ever drive in rain or storms.
Yeah, definitely not. Hopefully it's not time for that tornado weather to come in either.
Well, from what I looked in the forecast, no tornadoes yet. I think we'll keep those in the spring season.
Right.
That's for today's Channel 8 news. Make sure to stop in every Thursday at 11 o'clock to get your local area updates on everything you need to know.
Thanks for tuning in, and have a great rest of your day.
This is Channel 8 News.